T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, you look at you. You're all whited out.
Yeah, I got my new fresh white niceties on from Tunde.
Excellent. You look great.
Right? You know what a fresh white nicety is?
No.
It's fresh.
Fresh.
It's white and it's nasty. Ugh, I love it.
Jeez. I have no comment.
No comment. I try to get you. All right. Well, good morning, my brother. Good morning and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our Ibüümerang friends and family all over the world, dialing in, logging in from different time zones. We love you guys. And we missed you, kind of missed you last Saturday. We didn't have flight school, but we were together virtually at Go Diamond Connect.
You know what? I think that's one of the only times we have never done flight school.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right.
Absolutely.
So let's see who is dialing in and getting on this call from all around the world. Let's see here. We've got Dina from the UK.
Dina, what's happening? All right.
Baby Ann from Puerto Rico. You ready? Let's do that again. Puerto Rico.
Right. All right. We have Jennifer from St. Louis in the house. What's happening, Jennifer? Dre Paul from New York City and V Form from the United Kingdom. That's Patrick Depa. What's happening?
Yeah. Let's see here. We've got Sharon Rose from Cleveland, Ohio.
All right. We've got one of our flight school veterans and top leaders, Elias Valentin from Puerto Rico. You're a little late on that one, bro. We got Jeffrey from Jamaica. What's happening, Jeffrey? And Mona from Jacksonville.
All right. Let's see here. Who else do we have?
Who else do we have? Oh, Sonia Perez. Thank you, Sonia. It's your sexy white shirt. The shirt. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate the love.
Yeah. David Romero, suffering from a little slap lag. Yes, David. Don't bring that. Hey, Barbara Aitano from Guam. Yes.
Yeah.
Bogdana from Romania.
All right, Brodana, what's happening? Melissa from the Bronx. What's happening, Melissa? Way to go. Flight school veterans and Rockstar Diamonds, Daniel and Talita Camaro are on from Atlanta, Georgia. Way to go. What's happening? Good to see you guys.
Hey, what you doing there, bro?
I forgot my French press. Get my coffee going here. My mug is empty, but not for much longer.
As Mark, your shirt is the bomb. Yeah, okay. All right. I got my shirt on too, Sabina. Thank you.
Hey, we got Elsa. What was that, bro?
Fire Your Boss also said that my shirt looked good.
Well, your shirt always looks good, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Way to go, man. Looking good right there.
And you're Loman from Detroit.
Hey, nice. We had Elsa from TNT, also known as Trinidad and Tobago, is in the house.
Okay.
Sajid from the UK says, T. Gray, will you rap for us?
No. You know what? You are a pretty good rapper though, bro.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
I'm an entertaining rapper. I wouldn't say I'm a good rapper.
So we've got Kiara Lasty from Fresno, Texas.
Hey, I want to give Kiara a thank you and a team play award for just helping out at the Skin Tech pickup last Saturday and Sunday. She's definitely one to dive in and help and be an encourager. So yeah, absolutely. We appreciate that.
Hey, we've got Emerald Ambassador, Toquana Houston in Atlanta. Nice. Got Elliot Shields from the DMV. All right. Bart Bartlett just dropped in 200 stars. I got to spend a little bit of time with Bart at that party.
It was great to see Bart in Houston last week.
Yeah.
And Tawana, Lady T.
Yes.
Absolutely. And everybody else who was there as well. We got David Sayers from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Hey, listen, guys, we have an incredible training lined up for you guys today. Huge training lined up for you guys today with brand new rock star diamond, Darrin Gibson. And I want to tell you guys, listen, we lit a fire last week at Go Diamond. Everybody's on fire. Everybody's ready to go, ready to rock and roll. So I hope you guys have your jetpacks. I hope you guys are ready to rock. I hope your teams are fired up. It is time to get down to business. It is time to build this business. It's time to create the success that we all came to Ibüümerang for. And you know what? The stars and the moon and the sun are lining up to say, hey, you know what, guys? It's time to get it on. So if you guys are ready, Mark and I are going to take it to take this thing out of the stalls and get it going. Let's go, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Are you all settled now with your bougie French press?
No. I have to put my creamer in and stuff, but I can multitask here.
Okay. Here we go, bro.
You you call me bougie, but you know it's true. You see, I'm all coordinated for you today. I got the white shirt, I even have the white Apple Watch band on for you today.
You know what? I enjoy it. I like it because it's okay. All right.
All right. Let's rock and roll. You got the disclaimer? Disclaimer alert. Okay, everybody, listen. More than ever before, Ibüümerang is a fire opportunity where you can truly change your income level. However, we can't make any income guarantees. Why? Because everybody's going to do something different and everyone's going to get in what they put out. Some are going to do a lot and make a lot. Some are going to do a little and make a little. And some are going to do, that's right, absolutely nothing and make nothing. Who determines that? Only you, only the man or the woman looking back at you in the mirror. So we can't make any income guarantees, but this is an incredible opportunity and you can get what you want from this business if you listen to the training that you're going to get from Darrin Gibson today. So that's our disclaimer.
So
and you see that? You're gonna do it? You do it. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Mr. Bugs just put in our chat that he's going to make an appearance. So
HB spotting.
The time to get everybody on your team on this call right now, because whenever Mr. Bugs comes on, he's always got some surprise, something up his sleeve, something that he's going to do. So you don't want your folks to miss it.
I tell you right now, get ready, everybody. I'm telling you, we're in this new place. We're ready to rock and roll. Your CEO is on fire. He will be popping on. You don't know when. Get your team on now, like Mark said, so they don't miss a word. Yes. I knew he was going to do that.
Yeah, I did too. So Melissa's Evolution says, my feet are still in the air. Yes. You're floating above the ground, about 5 feet above the ground, right? All right.
That's right. The Fire Your Boss said her hashtag success daddy is going to come on today. That's right. He's coming. Success daddy, HB, your CEO visionary. We just don't know when, but he's coming.
All right. Good deal. Right. On a more serious note, thank you for the $10,000 in donations to the Moriones family. It's still available. You can go to iboomhub.com/donate, or just go to iboomhub.com, and up at the top, there is a little bar across the top and it says donate. So We're still, and this is only up for just today, I think today.
Yeah, just today. And for those who don't know, I mean, this is just an Ibüüm family tragedy. You know, these guys were visiting Houston, Texas, and there was a tragic event where the husband was killed, Gabriel was killed, and Yanni was seriously injured. And you know, we're just jumping in to show them some Ibüümerang family love. So if you and your team don't know about this, you still have a chance to bless these guys and show and you know, not only pray for them, but help them out a little bit. So that's up there.
Cool. All right. Hey, we got a new schedule. Have you seen the new schedule, T. Greg?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, we've so here's the reason why we've transitioned over. We need people back out in the field. We need people belly to belly. So all those calls were done during the pandemic, right? So pandemic, immediately we got into action. We put on Top Gun University. We created the BÜM TV Live schedule, and everything just took off. Now we can dial it down, and you guys need to be back out on the road, back out there, belly to belly, on the streets, in the cafes, in your homes, doing BÜM parties and knocking it out of the park. So this schedule is a part of that. And we've dialed it back. So we've only got opportunity calls on Saturday, Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Okay. So there's very few calls on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. To free you guys up to start building this business. Yes.
So what do you do on the other days? Well, I tell you what you do on the other days, guys. Either you do your own presentations or you use the recorded presentations. There's no shortage of presentations to use to share the Ibüümerang story with people so that they can hear it. And, you know, one of the things I like to do, Mark, since we have so many great presenters, is I like to keep a list, you know, in my phone with the links to different presentations, because somebody might need to hear it from, you know, one of our top ladies. So, you know what, I'll share, you know, Kim Bean's presentation, Diamond Kim Bean's, or I'll share Diamond Toledo's presentation. Somebody might need to hear it in Spanish. So maybe I'll use Elias Valentin's presentation, or Daniel Camero, you know, one of our top Spanish speaking leaders. Somebody might need to hear it in Czech or French or Italian. Somebody, you know, sometimes people might need to hear from Tommy Johnson. Others might need to hear from Johnny Wimbrey. So you have those links ready in your phone so that in addition to the live presentations and the ones that you're doing, you can match people up with the person that you think they'll hear it from best.
Yeah. So Darrin Booker said it, dialed it back so we can dial it up. Exactly, Darrin. And then Dr. Latrice Legendaire sent 2,500 stars. So thank you, Dr. Latrice.
Nice.
And that's another one that we were able to see there at Go Diamond. Yeah. All right. Good deal. Hey, and where do they find this? Where do they find this schedule, T. Greg?
I'm guessing iboomhub.com.
Yes, iboomhub.com. Go over to the screen, do the drop down, and it says BÜM TV schedule. BÜM TV schedule. All right.
Yes.
Live stream is available. Hey, man.
This is super cool. So, you know, we had the live stream and it was excellent. And everybody, what I love is the feedback from the people who watched via live stream, who said they felt like they were there, right? And they didn't miss a moment. Well, you know what? Live stream replay is available this very minute, and it is split up into sections. So you can have the first part, Saturday, part 1, Saturday, part 2, Sunday, part 1, Sunday, part 2. And guess what? As a standalone piece, you have the boot camp. That's right, the boot camp that lit the world on fire. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it, and it's on the replay.
Excellent. Now, here's the other thing. Marika Gardner, Dr. Marika Gardner said, hey, can anybody new coming on get the replay? And I was, yeah, they can, Marika. So we made that happen. So T. Gray's team made that happen. So bottom line is they can get the replay for $49. Go to iboomhub.com. It's right at the top. And they can fill out the form and get started. And watch.
That's right. And it wasn't just my team. It was a collabo between ops and marketing. We got together, right? We did the tech part. You made it look pretty, and it's all set up on iBoom Hub, and everybody can get it.
All right. Good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So LaShawna says, wow, that is awesome. All right, cool. Good.
Yes.
I'm glad you guys like it. Alessia says you guys are the best. Cool. We are.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, want to take this one?
Yeah. Oh, you're not using the one that I sent you.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't put it in. I didn't put it in the you need to take over.
No problem. No problemo. Hey guys, we're going to divert real quick. So you guys know we moved into a new technology home, right? And so we've got a new back office again that we are moving into. So I want to give you guys a quick tech update because we did ask you guys to enjoy it and to hold off on sending us, things that you find that are still not working because we are unpacking. So let me share. Am I sharing this? It doesn't look like I'm sharing it. There we go. Now we're sharing. So yeah, so we moved into our new back office last Monday and we are unpacking. That's really, Mark, that's the best description I can give for what we are doing right now. We're still unpacking data and e-wallet balances and everything into this lovely new back office technology that is helping you build your business. But just like we do when we move into a new house, we unpack the main things first, right? So what's the first thing you unpack when you move into a new house? The kitchen, right? You unpack the kitchen and you unpack the bedroom so that you can eat and so that you can sleep, right? So what do we unpack right away? We unpack the enrollment piece and the shopping piece so that you can do the core things for your business. You can sign up new people and you can buy the things you need to build your business. And guess what? Folks are using it. And I want to do something really crazy. I just saw this. I just happened to be checking to see who's using the new back office. And I found out that June Jones of Georgia, United States, was the very first person to get in the back office and do a transaction, whether it was an enrollment or a shopping. And in this particular case, June went in there and she bought something. June, you are the first customer of our brand new back office. And so we're giving you a $25 BÜM Gear gift certificate. We're going to find you. We've got your contact information. Hopefully you're on flight school. I'd imagine that somebody like June, who was the first person to use the new back office, is probably on flight school. So June, hopefully you're out there. Hopefully we made your day because you made ours by showing us that our new back office is working. All right. I also want to congratulate all the first movers, right? Whenever a new technology comes out, there's going to be those people who jump in and use it first. We call them the first movers. And so the first, I put everybody on here, Mark, who already has used the back office either to sign up or to buy things. And look at all these folks who are already using the back office. This is super cool. You got diamonds in here. You got all sorts of great people. You got some of our flight school veterans like Walia Desmond is on here, and Ellen Smith, Diamond from Bermuda, is on here. And Alvaro Viteri, Emerald from Ecuador is on here. So just all sorts of people from all over the world using our new back office to execute their business. And we love you guys as we continue to unpack. All right, but a couple of things I want to show you guys just to make sure that you are doing things properly as we continue to roll this thing out, okay? So I want to take a couple of seconds to show you how to enroll people properly so that we don't have issues, right? Because I know that the reports are still not right. The binary viewer isn't 100% correct. But here's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you use now that is a really big and fuzzy circle. All right, so you can tell that I got up a little early this morning and I had not had my coffee yet. And I hit the size button a couple of times too many, it looks like. But in any event, that is circling the link in your back office that says personal website. Okay, so I want everybody to know that you have your personal website, that your link is there, that you can send people, right? So this is a test account that I created, and the link the username is T Gray Test Account, right? So you can send people to your username.iboomerang.com. In this particular case, tgraytestaccount.iboomerang.com takes you to this beautiful personalized version of the Iboomerang website that you can send people to. And if they like it and they want to get started, they can click join now, and your information will automatically be populated as the sponsor. Super cool. All right. So I want to make sure that you have that and you know how to do that. But you want to make sure that people go on the right side of your binary. So you need to take a moment to set your dual team preference. Okay. How do you do that? How do you specify which side this new person is going to go on? Well, in your back office, as you can see, and it looks like on this one, I got the size right on the fuzzy lines, the red chalk lines. So you go to sponsor on the menu, and when you click it, you'll see two choices underneath it: enroll people and set dual team position. You want to click set dual team position, and then there's a page that's got some text on it, and it says change, the word change. Click the word change, it's underlined, it's linked, and it will bring you to this, and it says set the dual team position for future enrollees. Do you want them to go on the bottom left? Do you want them to go on the bottom right? Or do you want the system to select for you automatically? Or like Mark likes to say, automatically. Okay, so this is here. Take the time to do this. Now, we know that you loved your dedicated binary placement links. Well, our new and amazing tech team has told me that that is in testing right now. So very likely this week, you will have those dedicated links that you can send a person to enroll, and it will automatically put them on the bottom left or bottom right based on that. Okay. Now Jessica says, how do you decide right or left? Okay. You call your coach, your upline coach, and they will coach you on how to structure your business. Okay. Now let's talk about the shop. How many of you like shopping? Okay. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself. Let's talk about enrollment options before we talk about the shop. How about that? Okay, so what are people going to see during the enrollment process? Well, here's a screenshot of the options that they're going to see. Now, just above this, I cut it off, is the standby option. It is pre-selected. You can't unselect it. You got to do standby. As a matter of fact, if you look at the bottom of the screen, it kind of shows you little icons to show you what's in your cart already. You can see that little tiny blue icon down there. That means that the standby is already in the cart. Okay. Now they can skip this if they want to, but they can choose the various enrollment options. Now check this out. We have our normal enrollment options in there, and we have our show special enrollment options. No more signing up at standby and then going in the shop to get your show special. It's here, right? So if you sign up at standby, you could choose the $250 20-pack show special, 20-bottle show special to enroll you at Coach. You can choose the 35-bottle show special for $500 and add that on to enroll at Business, or you can choose the 50-bottle $750 show special to enroll at First class. Now, what's really cool here is you can only choose one. So whatever you choose, that's what you're choosing. Okay. Now, in addition to that, you have coach travel and coach business, right? Coach travel and coach product. Coach product has a mix of skin tech and moods. You have business travel and business product, and you have first class travel and first class product. Okay. Now somebody asked me, well, if I choose any of the product ones, do I get the higher travel levels? No, you don't, because you chose the product path. But if you choose the product path, you get a standby level travel membership with each one. So you still have travel. You just don't have the full discounts. You have the same level of discounts as a customer. Okay. So that's what they see. It's pretty, it's clear. People can go ahead and get signed up. And guess what? People are doing it. People are doing it. Okay. Next, the shop. The shop is so lovely and it's continuing to evolve. As a matter of fact, I put together like a couple of second video that I want to show you guys here. Let's just play my little video. And so you click shop and it takes you into the shop, and you can see the lovely items there. Your Go Diamond specials are in there. Your Go Diamond Zen specials are in there. Your Go Diamond skin tech specials are in there, plus all of your regular options. So that's the first section of the shop. You can choose to buy Elevate. If you didn't have Elevate already, you can grab that from the shop. Also, all of your upgrade options are in the shop, right? Clearly labeled coach to first, coach to business, coach to first, or business with the 25 pack or the 35 pack or the 50 pack or whatever. All of your upgrade options and your digital products there, the boomerangs and your BÜM Foundation donation. So all of your options that you need are in the shop. Okay, now I want to show you something else real quick. The shop is sortable and searchable. So you can drop down at the top and go straight to a section. You can say, I only want to see the moods. I'm here to buy skin tech today. I want to, buy the Elevate today. You can do that. And if you happen to know the SKU or the product name, you can search by that as well. So those things are all ready, set up for you. It is pretty. We want to give a shout out to marketing, who is supplying us with all these lovely product images, and you're going to see the product images and the product descriptions continue to evolve as marketing gets their hot little hands on the administrative back office to go ahead and work on those things. What's coming next? What are we unpacking next? Well, we're unpacking your e-wallet balances. We're going to unpack vouchers. We've got more data coming. We're going to make those reports work like Star Achiever, et cetera. We're about to start running subscriptions. I'm working with the team on that to make sure we get that as right as possible. Okay, we just want to give you guys a heads up. This first one might be a little bumpy. Okay, that's how it works with data transfer. So just work with us. And commissions. You guys noticed that we didn't pay the weekly commission last week is because we did the shift. And the new tech team is taking the weekly commission that was due to pay on last Monday, putting it in the right format so they can pay it in this particular back office. So we think that we will get that done this weekend. That's our goal. We've been trying to get it done the last couple of days, but we'll get it done ASAP. Plus, we've got Monday commissions coming up again and monthly commissions coming up. We might be, I would anticipate us being a couple of days behind on that one. It's the first one in this new platform, but we're committed to getting it right. All right, so that's it. That's our tech update. Just wanted to give you guys just a heads up on what's going on with your new back office. Go ahead and use it. Do not be shy. Sign up new people, buy things. It's there. It's yours. Boom.
That was great, dude. Hey, chats are lighting up. Chats are lighting up. Everybody's loving it.
Awesome. Good. Good.
Perfect. Sweet. So hold on a second though. But wait, there's more. We
But
still
wait.
got the mood special from the event that's still happening. That show special. Where do they go to get the show special, Tigre?
Their back office. Go to the back office. Go to your shop, baby. It's there. The upgrade versions of it and the regular purchase. Like if you're already at first class, you're just going to go in there and buy it. But if you need to use it to upgrade, just scroll down to the upgrade options, choose the upgrade options, show special that works for you, and you can buy it there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've also got the Skin Tech special as well. So they can use that for enrollment, upgrading, or just a regular purchase. So it's all there in your new back office. Also, if you go to iboomhub.com too, you can go there, but just don't do that. Go to your back office first. If you can't get in your back office, go ahead and go over to iboomhub.com.
Yeah, the one on iBoom Hub is really a just in case. We really prefer that you don't use it. And we're just watching to make sure that we have the highest degree of confidence that every transaction that can go through in our back office is going through. And I'm pretty much there, Mark. So we'll be taking that iBoom Hub stuff down this week at some point, I'm pretty sure.
Perfect. Beautiful. Excellent. Hey, we've got promos, folks. We've got promos.
We got promos, baby. It takes two. And you know what? A lot of those folks that I showed their name, Mark, they've already enrolled there too. I love it. I love it. Right? Now, it takes two promo is this. You're going to enroll 2 new ambassadors. Why? It's because it's time to jumpstart your business. It's time to turn on the lights, peeps. So you want to enroll 2 new ambassadors at coach or higher, and we're going to give you a $50 bonus. And if one of those people is first class, at least one of them is a first class, we're going to give you a $100 bonus. Why? Because it's time to get to work. Johnny Wimber, Black Diamond Johnny Wimber, he just put it in the chat. He said, let's work. And that's what this is about, getting back to work, everybody.
Excellent. So I don't know if you guys remember, but we did this promotion at Accelerate last year in 2020, and everything took off. It Takes Two was the promo that everybody was doing. So we brought it back. You guys loved it. We loved it. And it took on a life of its own. So all the calls, if you notice right now, all the calls are labeled It Takes Two. So get on the bandwagon, get it rocking and rolling, and get your 2.
Hey man, skin tech alert, skin tech alert. I just got a message from our executive director of global shipping and logistics, Tunde Brinson. Guess what just crossed the border and is on its way to our office as we speak, will be delivered this morning. A whole bunch of skin tech. Oh yeah, baby. We are in business now. Hey guys, listen. Murphy tried to come and hang out with us. Murphy was kind of like like you have a storm, it comes, right? And then it might sit over a region for a little while, but then what happens? It blows away, right? Bye, Murph. It's skin tech time. Time to rock and roll.
Awesome. Okay.
What's in this coffee?
Explain this one.
All right, explain it. So here's the deal. So how many of you were on the compensation plan training that our global master ambassador, Edwin Haynes, did about 2 Saturdays ago? Rocked the house. I was his assistant. I was carrying his bags that day. But check this out. One of the things we talked about is how the company is set up with the minimum $49.95 a month business fee. Okay. But here's what we're doing as a promotion from your CEO and mine, who's going to pop on here at some random moment and get us all giddy again. But check this out. He said, I want to give the people an opportunity to just really get going. So I'm going to waive that $49.95 fee as long as they do one of 2 things. You guys ready? As long as you do a $99 subscription or a 100 PQV auto ship, not a 100 PQV random purchase, a 100 PQV auto ship. You can set those up now in your back office. You can now start putting products. You can go to the auto ship tab. You can create new auto ship, and you can start putting products in there. And then basically what you're saying is, I want to buy this every month on a certain day. Okay. Or you have your $99 iGo subscription every month, or you have your $99 Elevate subscription every month. If you're doing one of those three things, you don't have to pay $49.95. How you like them apples? That's what I'm talking about.
Excellent. All right. Good deal. Hey, you know what? This 90-day game plan checklist, I've got a story about this. So let me see if I can find it here. All right. Okay. So Tijuana, Houston. This comes from Jackie Pippins. Tijuana, Houston chose to stay in her hotel room instead of going to the party, the after party, to map out her 90-day game plan. She challenged her team to submit their plan within 24 hours. 23 submitted their plan. She chose 16 to work with directly. She's had 3 brainstorming calls since Go Diamond. The team is fired up. Today, 2 of her fish added a new Elevate and Coach class. The same 2 have 2 more people to sign up tomorrow. This is exactly what the 90-day game plan checklist is for. So Jackie, thank you for sending in that story. And again, Tijuana, Houston is doing it right. Go Tijuana. You want to say anything?
So you totally busted me sending my slides to Angela Olavito, because one of the things we do is we make sure that all the departments are like in harmony and in sync. And I didn't send them to her before the broadcast because I literally finished them just before the broadcast. All right, confession time. But yes, Tijuana, you rocked it. Yes.
All right, good deal. Yeah. All right. So, hey, we've got a new lifestyle bonus. Who knows about the lifestyle bonus, guys? Light up the chat. Who knows about the new lifestyle bonus? Yes, yes. All right. So here it is.
Sweet. This is hot. This is a major thing, and it's a major simplification and upgrade to the plan, right? Because we had basically a Sapphire and above bonus, but nobody could explain it. Nobody could figure out what they were going to get. And it's kind of hard to rock your life that way. So now what happens is it's focused. When you qualify Sapphire, you get a $300 bonus every month that you qualify Sapphire. Unless you qualify Ruby, you get a $600 bonus. You qualify Emerald, $800 bonus. Diamond, $1,000. Blue Diamond, $1,200. Black Diamond, $2,500. Presidential Diamond, $5,000. Crown, $10,000. Double Crown, $20,000, and Triple Crown gets $50,000 a month every month that you qualify, right? And so that is super powerful because it makes your business very, very predictable. If you build a Sapphire business and you qualify Sapphire 10 months in a row, that's going to be an extra $3,000, $300 a month, $3,000 that you earn over 10 months. So this is exciting. Now you can also help motivate your team. They can understand that if you're close, if you're like 14,000 in volume and change, and you're really close at the end of the month, you got a reason to really go ahead and push and go ahead and finish qualifying Sapphire. And just think about what that extra money each month can do for your life or your business, right? So that's super exciting. I'm thrilled for this. I'm glad that everybody is going to have the opportunity to enjoy this as they qualify Sapphire and higher.
Yep, this came from the rank advancement bonuses that we were doing. So everybody loved them. And so we decided to make it a lifestyle bonus. Boom. All right,
baby.
Plus, we got the backgrounds going on.
Yes.
Coming up next Saturday. So again, Flight School is going to be replaced by Connect Plus. We're starting at 8, same time we're starting. And it's going to go from 8 until 1, 8 until 1.
This is a major event. So this is part 2 of last weekend. This is part 2 of Go Diamond Connect. And this is available to everybody. We need to make this our biggest virtual event ever. Put that in the chats, everybody. Our biggest virtual event ever. Your whole team planned now. 5 hours, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Your CEO, Holton Buggs. Your Global Master Ambassador, Edwin Haynes. Black Diamond, Johnny Wimbry. Blue Diamond, Cesar Munoz, plus corporate unveilings of some things that you have been asking for and begging for, even in this very chat today. So guess what? You don't want to miss this event. Clear the decks, replan your life around this event.
Replan your life. Yes. All right. I'm going to second that. All right. And then we've got the codes here. So go ahead and do a screenshot of this. Screenshot it. So we're going to be translating. What are you doing over there?
Screenshot.
It's screenshotting. So go ahead and screenshot this. It's going to be in all of these languages, and we have translators on call. All right.
Yep. Michelle Darling says she's rescheduling her doctor appointment. Reschedule it. If it's not life or death, reschedule it. And frankly, if it's next Saturday, it's definitely not life or death. So reschedule it.
All right, good deal. So the other thing too that Mr. Cesar Munoz is doing, Blue Diamond Ambassador Cesar Munoz, every month on the 15th and 31st or the 30th, the 15th and the 30th or 31st at 9 p.m., he is going to be doing the opportunity presentation. We're calling it the Blue Diamond Opportunity Presentation. And I don't know if it's in English or Spanish, but there it is. I went back to see if it was in English this past week, and I couldn't find the video. I couldn't find it. So.
You were supposed to find that out, Skip.
Hey, hold on a second. Hold on.
Wait.
Mariella says it was in Spanish.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, it was in Spanish. There we go. Yeah. I knew it was supposed to be in Spanish.
All right.
Because it was at 9, but I didn't know. Yeah, because it says Spanish Zoom ID. And so I don't know.
Check it out.
All right.
Us tunicorns are easily confused sometimes. I looked at that this morning. I'm like, is this English or Spanish? All right. Cool. It's en español. Oh my God. We're within $18,000 away.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, come on, guys. Let's push this over 1 million. Who can submit some bills today? If your Bill Genius link is working, or if you have, because I know they're not all working, because we're cleaning up something there, and we have a little unpacking to do on the Bill Genius links. But if you have a way of getting into your Bill Genius account, going directly because you've already set it up, submit some more bills. Come on, let's get some people to do that so we can push this over 18,000, over 1 million. And we can get that 18,000 done. Let's go ahead. Let's do it, peeps. Yes, Mantha Monroe says she did it. She submitted a new bill. Thank you, Mantha.
Nice. All right. Hey, if you want to be featured on iBoomHub.com and on our blog, go ahead and send us your Star Achiever story. Send it to marketing@iboomerang.com. Marketing@iboomerang.com. We've got lots of Star Achiever stories, Superstar Achiever stories on our blog. Go take a look at it. It's up at the top. Go over to the far right, click blog, and you will see all of those Superstar and Star Achiever stories. And the other piece of this too that happens is you can join me on Top Gun Spotlight, okay, as a guest. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going through all those Star Achievers there at the top and getting those folks onto Top Gun spotlight during the week. All right. Now, if you have a testimonial to share, email your testimonial to marketing@iboomerang.com. All right. Marketing@iboomerang.com. Good deal. Good stuff.
The Momentum Tour. You know, this is, when I saw this slide, I jumped out of my skin. You know, we were talking about it in Mr. Bug's office this week with Mr. Haynes as well. And I'll tell you what, guys, this is huge. This is an indicator. Our top leaders, Holton Buggs, our CEO, our global master ambassador, always leading from the front, Mr. Edwin Haynes, Blue Diamond, Cesar Munoz, our other diamonds, our Black Diamond, Johnny Wimbrey. Everybody is lacing up their track shoes and getting out there to rock and roll. So the Momentum Tour starts on August 1st. You've got Cesar Munoz in all of these cities on all of these dates. The first one in Pachuca with Mr. Edwin Haynes, our global master ambassador. That's on the 1st. On the 7th in Tijuana with our CEO, Holton Buggs. Then on the 21st in California with our global master ambassador, Mr. Edwin Haynes. And then you got Cesar in Costa Rica on the 22nd and Puerto Rico on the 29th, right? So, hey, this is a clue. What you're seeing, folks, if you're watching and you're wondering what time it is, what you see on your screen right now is called a clue, right? It's, your leaders are saying, hey, things are right. We got skin tech. We got our tech issues resolved. Let's go crazy. Like Judy Reyes just said in the chat, it's go time.
There we go. Sweet. All right. And then we got one more tour as well. And that is the Gma Tour with your global master ambassador, Mr. Edwin Haynes. He is a fearless leader getting out on the road. He was on the road. What was it? Thursday. Thursday, they did an Elevate meeting in Dallas. The room was standing room only. They got, there were more guests than distributors from what Mr. Ben Wright said, and they knocked it out of the park. So again, he's talking about the August 1st, Pachuca, Mexico, August 12th in Chicago, Illinois, August 14th in St. Louis, Missouri. Mr. Sam Bean is going to be hosting this event, and they're going to do an Elevate session. They're going to do an Elevate session at that event. August 19th in New York City, they're going to potentially do an Elevate session there as well. And then August 21st in Union City, California. So bottom line, get out, get going, get your teams rocking, make it happen, people.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That GMA, he keeps his bags packed. Always, always. Speaking of keeping their bags packed, you know, leading by example is a very special thing. And that's what makes our company unique in the market. We have the ultimate leader who leads by example. He's not just a visionary. He's a get out there and working-ary. And he's popping on right now. Why don't you come on here and join us, Mr. Success Daddy, CEO visionary, Holton Buggs. Where you at?
Uh-oh.
And Holton Buggs. Did he not text us and say ready when you are?
Yeah, he did.
He did. Oh, wait, do we need to
Hey,
do
man,
something?
Hey!
There he is.
we're having tech issues. Like this delay, and I can't. And I'm trying to read your lips, but technology ago and lips right now, and then it glitches, freezes, so I can't read the whole sentence of.
Oh no,
I
HB.
hope I'm live right now. I hope you guys don't hear me the way I hear you.
No, we do hear you that way. So and we gotta hear every
read your
word.
lips again.
Okay.
Right. No.
I see you looking into the screen, and I'm reading your lips right now.
All right. You're good now.
So somebody said, I am in and out. Is that correct?
No, you're good.
No,
You're good.
not over here. He's not.
No?
Better now, because I'm not saying anything. What about now?
HB.
Good? I can't hear you guys at
HB.
all. Oh,
HB.
it says I can read that.
No,
Okay.
it's good. It's good.
What does it say here? You gotta get back on. You're in and out. Okay.
No, you're good.
I'll
No,
be back.
no, he's not. He's.
All right. I'm gonna
Everybody's saying he's good.
dismantle this.
Are you
I'm gonna
good?
Get back in.
Yeah, it's you.
I ran him off. Well, you know what? When he comes back in, he's gonna really be perfect. Okay. Oh wow, Nina said T Gray in timeout officially. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. All right. So now that I've run off our success daddy, what are we going to talk about, Mark? Yeah. Let's talk about who's going to get my office. I think Kitsia wants it. Dude, Kitsia and Kevin, they might want it.
Oh, hey, you know what? Q&A with the tunicorns.
Oh no. The last time that happened, it wasn't pretty. See, Jackie just messaged me. She goes, see, his sound wasn't good. Yeah, see, he was going in and out. He was going out, in and out. So what I want to talk about is just how excited we are about skin tech coming across the border. I mean, we have, so that first one that came across the border last week, guys, that was a test. We did a little test. Now that we have all of our paperwork and all that stuff right, we sent just a handful of barrels. We sent 6 just to test, right? Because we figured if 6 barrels got caught up at the border, we'd be able to recover. And it went across no problem. So now we sent 20 barrels and we got those. We'll get those this morning at the warehouse, people. At the warehouse. So excited about that. And then we have, sorry,
You know what? Those 6 barrels went immediately.
And they did thousands of bottles out of that 6 barrels, you know. Thousands.
55 drums of solution. Think about it, 50 milliliter and 150 milliliter. 6 barrels, gone. Flat out gone.
You know, one of my favorite moments was watching you and the rest of our team in the warehouse on Monday, just giving up your day off, right? Because at that point in time, that meant that you'd gone 8 days straight, but everybody gave up their day off to get in there and make some more bottles because we ran out of bottles at Go Diamond. Every bottle that we filled, we gave it out. So 6 barrels went quick. So now we got 20 coming, and then we have another 70 right behind it, the original 70. So we're excited. We're going to have skin tech flowing like crazy. We've got bottles coming out. Oh, hold on. HB said, bring him in. Is he not? It's fine. Holton Bugs. HB, we don't see you.
Yep. Yeah, I was taking the lid off. Okay, so here was the process. I would grab one of the bottles that was filled, then I would take no, they filled it. Then I would grab the bottle, I'd pull the cap off of the lid, then I would screw the applicator on. And then what I do is then pop the cap.
Oh, okay. Here he is.
So I actually got a blister.
What about now?
You're good.
You guys hear me now?
Oh yeah, that's much better.
This is much better.
Much better.
Wonderful, wonderful. Hey man, listen. This is cool. I'm so glad that the technology issues have moved from our back office just to my Zoom. That means that that's progress, right? that is progress. I understand how people I'm trying to find the back office, and where is it? It's underwater, you know. I understand it. Well, listen, guys, I truly have a timer right here. I won't be on long because I didn't finish all of my coffee. And there's one thing else that I didn't do today, or that I don't have with me. And I can't do a long conference call or a long appearance when I don't have it. And you guys know what the key to success is.
Chapstick.
Lip balm. And I don't have any. And I have a fear of being in public without lip balm. Okay. I do. I have that fear. So that won't happen today. So you guys better pay quick attention, because if those guys are finished, I'd like to be able to bring and introduce our featured speaker today, Darrin Gibson. Really excited about that. But Mark, you guys have any other updates after me?
No.
Okay. So I just wanted to come on and do, I've been missing you guys. I know it's been just a week, not even one whole week. And, but I'm like, man, I'm missing the feel. I'm missing these guys. And so I just want to come on and just talk with you guys, share with you guys really what's happening, what's going on. It's been great energy. This has been a week that we've been waiting for probably about 4 or 5 months, actually much longer than that. I'd say well over a year. Somebody said use Skin Tech for lip balm. You know what? I like that person. But anyway, Go Diamond, guys, was incredible. And it's not necessarily just a post event that we're excited about. You know, we've been excited about being able to take luggage, unpack the bags, and just run. And there's a lot of it you may not even understand. Some of it you may understand, and you may get, and you may kind of feel it as well. But I can tell you, there's like a big relief button to a degree that has been able to be released over at our corporate office. What this has allowed us to do is to now work even harder and smarter. So that relief button doesn't say, okay, well, it's time to take off. Everybody's on vacation. Skin Tech's back in town, and you know, Skin Tech's in town, and you know, back office is doing what it's going to do. Okay, guys, you guys are in trouble.
Uh-oh. What is that?
This is Tom Ford. This is the one I told you that was really my favorite, but I lose them all the time. That's too expensive. And they're discontinuing. So those of you who want to try it, they're discontinuing the Tom Ford lip balm. So you better go. You know what? New product idea. I won't even tell you guys what it's going to be in the Zents line. Next product idea. I won't even tell y'all what it could be. Okay. Listen, I would go diamond. I would be a Star Achiever diamond on lip balm alone. Okay. Star Achiever diamond on lip balm alone. Yes, I would. But anyway, so here's what I'm saying, that we've been looking forward to this. I mean, we've navigated quite a bit of things, and here's what was so cool. Now, when I sit back now and think about it, watching Flight School this morning, watching T-Gray, watching Mark on the screen, that there were several things in our company that was not working, and here's what you want to say. Can you say back office wasn't working, product wasn't working, credit cards weren't working, maybe at one point because of pandemic travel wasn't working? Can you look in the mirror and say, I also wasn't working? Because here's what I'll tell you. A lot of things were broken. Your leadership was never broken. And I don't look at the world. I don't look at other companies. I don't look at what I don't give a rat's tail what anybody else does. But when your leadership is never broken and you get the small things fixed, like all this stuff, and I'm not calling it small to minimize it, watch out, world. Okay. Watch out, world. There's a surgence of new energy, of a new spirit that's there, and that's here in the company, and it's real. And so I don't even have to get overexcited about it. I don't have to hype it up. Go Diamond was special, not necessarily just because of the training. The trainings were incredible, but I think in the core of those who understand, they know us. They know us. And when you can take a look at that and say, oh, hold on for a second, you can stay in the game with all of those challenges. What can you do when the leadership even gets better and nobody can point to the problems anymore? Exactly. So when you look at that, that's what that excitement is in the field. And I can tell you, we've had some great what we call idea sessions in our corporate office. At our corporate office that we've had, and there's some announcements that's going to be made. I can't wait for Connect Plus. We're fired up about it. We're just keeping the ball rolling. We had a Sapphire and Above call. We had a Sapphire and Above call, I think a couple days ago, maybe on Tuesday, getting those guys preps, keeping everybody focused. And there's a lot of things that are coming out of that event that's going to be really, really, really exciting. That's going to be so fulfilling. And so we're really excited about it. A lot of people right now are just knocking it out of the park. There's a couple people that I want to mention real quick here let's see here. A couple people I want to mention real quick. I put out, and I know many of the Diamonds probably didn't get it, so this is not all. There's a whole host of people out there who are making things happen right now. But I can tell you right now, we've got Alvaro Viteri from Ecuador. 600 bottles of Skin Tech is what he's just moved. 600 bottles of Skin Tech. You've got who's this? Dionel and Corrales from Puerto Rico. Immediately from the event, came back. They had their DoorDash driver. And their DoorDash driver, they normally make $6 in earnings from that particular trip, but because of their Zent sale to a customer, they turned $6 into $66 because of because of Zent sales. Okay, Luis and Fernanda have added a countless number of team members. They've been doing meeting after meeting after meeting. You've got Dersha Walker sold a box of Zents for $40. Customer refused to pay. The customer said refused to pay $40. He said it's worth more than that. He gave $80 for one box of Zents because he said, I refuse to pay you $40 for something that's worth that much more. Okay. Who out there says it's worth more than 40? I want to pay double, $80 for a box of Zents. And I'm just giving you some highlight stories. There's thousands of stories that are going on all around the country here. I already told you about Alvaro, 600 bottles, and then hold on for a second. That's 600 new bottles, and 600 new bottles. Just purchased 500 new bottles, and another 500 bottles, and then he's also identified 100 homes that Skin Tech will be sampled, and his goal is to have 2,000 more bottles to do the same in Ecuador. He's killing it right now with Skin Tech. Here's what I want you to know. There's a purpose for why we did Skin Tech. There's a purpose for why we did Zents. And people, you may have heard some stupid things out there from people who don't even understand. Says, oh, what is Ibüümerang now? You have Skin Tech, you got the nose clip, you got travel, you got whatever it is. But here's what you can't do with the digital product only. I never wanted to be a digital product only, ever. That was never in our cards to be a digital product only. Take Alvaro for one example. Recently just moved 1,500 bottles of Skin Tech, 1,500 bottles of Skin Tech. Let's say the Skin Tech, to make math real simple for you, let's say the Skin Tech bottles with the show specials was 10 CV. That's 15,000 CV. That means that one person did the revenue and the volume to be Sapphire. Try to do that with the digital subscription of $99. A digital subscription of $99, okay? A digital subscription of $99 with 7 CV, you're gonna need 2,000 people in the organization. 2,000 of those purchases to take place, or 2,000 people who have a subscription in order to do the same revenue. What we've done is work smart. When I did $3 billion in revenue, I didn't do it because I had a gazillion people doing 100. I found a product that was so consumable. I still consume it to this day. I don't think about it. So consumable that one person can take the place of 300 people. And so I got so many people being able to do mass volumes of stuff. And at the end of the day, here's a question. Name one other person that you know of who can say, hey, listen, I've got over 50 plus millionaires from my strategy. So we know what we're doing, okay? This is where you need to pay attention to, right here in flight school. Your team knows exactly what's happening. When we see what just crossed the border today, we've got another whole container that's sitting right there coming. Why? Because we already know as soon as those bottles get here today, with orders that are coming in right now, it's gone. We've got more coming. We'll never, ever, our goal is out the door in 24, never have a Skin Tech back order. I had meetings with our manufacturer. T. Gray's had meetings as well, and I've had conversations with our Zents manufacturers as well. All of our suppliers, we've had meetings with them, letting them know, hey, listen, we are already your biggest customer. What we're about to do is go ahead and dominate you. Get yourself prepared so that you can expand your production because of what we are about to do right now. And they are listening. They're excited. They're glad to be in business with Ibüümerang. Here's the thing. When vendors are so excited to make you the priority, who cares what another rep in another company thinks? It's the vendors. These guys are putting millions of dollars on the line. Somebody else puts their opinion on the line, not their money. So I want you to understand what's actually taking place here. So we've got a lot of exciting things. I told you about Alvaro. Let's see, who else do we have here? I got another meeting. Another note from Luis says that after convention, some of her team members were fired up. Blah, blah, blah. I should have put this together the right way. But anyway, Monica Chavez, operating a live account, boom, immediately made $300 in one day, just in Costa Rica with their Skin Tech. Jessica Hernandez has been making anywhere between $250 to $300 a day. Okay, $250 to $300 a day. They've got so many different team members right now, and they're positioning themselves to have 100,000 new students in Elevate. That's the goal, 100,000 new students in Elevate. Jackie Pippins let us know, Tawana Houston out there knocking it out of the park. She submitted her 90-day game plan within 24 hours. 23 people on her team submitted their game plan, and she has chosen 16 of those people directly that they're working with right now. They actually have game plans. They got everything in motion already. Immediately, 2 of her people already have gotten their, I think gotten their 2 immediately already. Who else? Letty Ruiz. I'm reading these for the first time now. I got fired up and came back from Hawaii, completed her It Takes Two twice. Completed It Takes Two twice immediately from Go Diamond. If you complete It Takes Two twice, that means you put 4 people into the system right away. Letty, I got to tell you something. You are already qualified for something that's going to take place on a conference call that on the Connect Plus conference call. Keep doing what you're doing. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Get your team members to do what you're going to do. I have an announcement that I'm going to make that everybody's jaw is going to drop, and you're going to want to participate, but I'm not going to explain it, but it does involve the It Takes Two components here. Okay. I think Luis just sent me another one. And let's see here. He said Monica Chavez went to the office and took and got 100 more bottles of Skin Tech to take back to Costa Rica to sell themselves. Matter of fact, we are registering product starting this week here for Costa Rica, for Ecuador, because these guys are already putting their money where their mouth is. Mark, you're trying to say something to me.
Yes, yeah. I've got that Ed Peterson video. Okay.
Right after the event, Mark's over there at Starbucks, and one of our reps, I've known Ed Peterson for a long time, is just in there doing what he does. He goes to Starbucks probably every day, And Mark, go ahead and play the video real quick. This is just live in action stuff that's taking place.
Like third world country. Yes. Well, we're in 192 countries right now. Okay, really? And with this product, I'm telling you, we have really changed our lives. It's all about the environment, children,
That's it.
So he's in there sampling and sold Skin Tech. Yesterday, I had an empty bottle, not an empty bottle, I had a bottle that had about a pump and a half at it. I went to the auto mechanic dealership and put it in his hands, and as much of it as I could, didn't even have the whole pump. And so I'm picking up the car, I'm showing him the Horace Daly commercial of taking his hand and just dipping it into used motor oil, pull his hand out and watch the motor oil just drip off. He went, told his wife about it. I didn't even have the product on me, so I've got to go back and take product for them to actually buy. Somebody says they need that video. Put that video on iBoom Hub if we don't already have it in the chat. I sent another video of Horace Daly. He heard me say, Mark, put this picture up if you can put it up. Horace Daly heard me say that I talked to the manufacturers about Skin Tech, about it's the best product for baby rash. And Horace says, well, I guess if it worked for baby rash, I wonder, will it work for a rash on my face? You have that photo, Mark, that you can put up?
Yep, let me find it.
Okay. I think it's in the Diamond chat.
It is.
Okay.
I got it right here.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. He said, I think Mr. Bug said it works for baby rash. Let me try it on my face. Look at before. This is 4 days later. This is why I didn't call it hand tech. It's not hand tech. It's not fingernail tech. It's not, sanitizer tech. It's called skin tech. Skin tech. We know what we've got here. And if you are thinking that put that picture back up there. If you are thinking that this product that we have here was Tawana, if you can text me, is it okay if I post your photo up there as well? And I'm sure she'll say yes, because we've spread it around. Keep this one up. I want you to get Tawana's photo as well. Go find Tawana's. You still have that one, Mark?
Yes, let me find it.
Okay. If not, you can just search it in the Project Star group. But if you're thinking that your company would bring a product out for only the times that people are concerned about COVID, you don't know your leadership. We are a destination company, not a gimmick company, okay? So this is not about playing off of COVID. We would have brought this product had there never been a pandemic. This product is incredible. It's amazing. I can tell you the application that I've used it for, ingrown hairs that I have. I use them. The pain goes away almost immediately, and the repair to the ingrown starts repairing, like Mark says, automatically. Put Tawana's up if you don't mind. I'd love for her to be able to come and share her story about trying it. I had a pimple. Okay, look here. This is I think this is 48 hours after Skin Tech. On the left, she didn't have a breakout or rash. Tawana says, this is how I was waking up every morning. Every single morning, I'm waking up, and this is how I was. And she would make sure she put enough makeup on to just cover that, because that feeling of insecurity.
Just put Jason, what you said this?
She saw me, Mark, make sure everybody else is muted. She saw me put a video in our little Skin Tech chat, Project Star chat, of me putting Skin Tech on my face when I had a zit there. And I came back a day later showing that the zit now is disappearing, and it went away in 24 hours. She said, well, let me try it. She tried it. 48 hours later, that's her result. She tried everything, medications, doctors, all kind of stuff. here we are. We come out with the bottle of Skin Tech that's $12.95, and that's what happened. Then after that, another young lady tried it, same reaction. And the next thing you know, the stories have been growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. What you got to do is you got to know who your company is and what you got, and nobody else can sell this in network marketing, period. They can't do it. It's locked down to Ibüümerang. So here's the thing. When people say, I don't have the money, they're saying, I don't have the courage. You're not saying I don't have the money, because the money is in a vault in your back office. Your login and that purchase button is the key to the vault. And for you to take the stories that are there, send a video, let people see the video, don't you sell it, let the video sell it, and that's how you get money. If you are not one who's going to go out and have the courage to sell a lot of product, that's okay. Your team will. Here is the cool thing. I don't have the money to even really buy a show special. Well, there's a product that we have called Elevate. I have to go back to Luis and Fernanda again. Elevate, they've got a group, they're showing people how to make $100 every single morning. Every morning. Using Elevate. Well, you know, and they're not doing the teaching. They just got a group of people and they form this. And guys, there's 20 trading days in a month. That's $2,000 a month. And it takes them 15 to 20 minutes to do it because they're in the Elevate sessions every single day. We have eliminated the excuse that I don't have the money. The I don't have the money, it's just been completely eliminated here, okay? And so it's either I don't have the courage, or I'm lazy, or I just want to keep using my excuse. My excuse is so comfortable that I don't know numbers, okay? Or I don't know this, or I don't know that. You know, ask Kelly Huapu. She didn't know Forex trading. And look, you know, she's gone from not just $100 a day. She's now earning over $1,000 daily. Daily. And it's taking her less than an hour a day. $1,000 an hour. Ask her what was she earning before Elevate. This company gave an opportunity and said, here is your vault of wealth. Use the key. It's $99 a month to get on Elevate. Okay, you see them putting up the disclaimer, I'm talking about money. Boy, I tell you, my guys, they know how to protect us, right? But she just used her key, her $99 a month. And she just goes into the vault because we said there's an unlimited vault of opportunity here at Ibüümerang. And some people want to go and get a teaspoon. Some people want to go and get a tablespoonful. Some people want to go and get a cupful. But then you've got others and many leaders, your leaders, your Johnny Wimbrys, your Cesar Munozes, and many of these diamonds, Luisa and Fernandez and Daniel and Toledas and Sam and Kim Beans and Tommy and Lindsay. And I mean, I can go on and on with so many of the diamonds that we have and even our new emeralds that we have that I'm very proud of. They're saying, no, it's a vault. HB said it's unlimited. Hey, listen, I need a forklift. Matter of fact, I need a channel of forklifts. Keep those forklifts in line. Come on, because he said I can get as much as I want. I'm going in there and I'm getting the forklift. Desi is saying, I want a forklift. Bring me the forklift. I'm going to go and get it. And you can do the exact same thing. We're fired up. We're excited. Darrin Gibson is another one who said, HB, give me the forklifts. I've got my forklifts lined up. He said, is there enough in there for me to get all that I want and for everybody else who wants some to get all of their want? I said, Darrin, this is HB you're talking to. Go get your forklifts. Don't worry about how much wealth is in the vault. It's an unlimited amount of wealth inside the vault. All I told them, listen, whatever fuel that your forklifts need, you make sure you don't run out of gas. You make sure that you don't run out of drivers for those forklifts. And what we will do is that we will keep the vault open. We've got so much that's trying to get into the vault of wealth here at Ibüümerang that we need you guys to come take what's already there so we can put more in there. T. Gray mentioned one thing about the bonus. Put that bonus slide back up for a second, because I'm about to bring Darrin on. Get ready, Darrin. T. Gray mentioned something about the bonus. He said, you know, we have a bonus that nobody understands, so what HB did was simplify it. No, he missed a step. This is new. This is not a replacement. This is more money. This is additional money in the plan. Additional money in the plan. The other bonus that was a Sapphire bonus is still here. And that one we're going to simplify.
You are so right about that.
Right? That one we're going to simplify. So I don't want you to think, oh, you know, the leadership. No. This is, you hit Sapphire this month. They wanted it, whereas our programmer said, well, normally you should want to take a bonus like this. A person hits it, and then they requalify, and then you give it to them. I say, no. If they hit it this month, give it to them. You ain't got to requalify. If you requalify, you get it. So those of you, I want you to imagine, you know what? I want you to imagine that maybe you live in the Philippines. I want you to imagine maybe you live in South Africa. Maybe you live in Costa Rica. Maybe you live in Ecuador. And economically right now, your income, you know, in your household maybe is $1,000 a month. And that's probably between multiple people for the masses. Now, some obviously make a lot more, but let's just be real. And I want to show you something here. And you take a person here right now, and they're working probably 60 to 80 hours a week for them to make $1,000 a month with their family. You say, how do I know? I know those families. I've sat and I've talked and I've visited these families, and I never forget when I was over in Peru, and I've got a big audience of people there, and I'm doing a leadership training, and I've got about 400 people in the leadership training, and it's my first time in Peru, and I see the excitement of what's going on, and I'm thinking, okay, the city was beautiful where I was, and everything was just really looked nice, and I'm like, okay, they're accustomed to this maybe similar income, and I asked, what's your dream? And I'm standing in front of the room, and person by person, what's your dream? And the guy stood up one day and he says, and they needed an interpreter, but the interpreter says, Mr. Buggs, he says that one day his vision is for his family, for him to be the first person in the history of his family to have a car. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, wow, how much we take for granted. How much we take for granted. You want a car? And he was so excited about that dream. And I remember helping a person in my organization before. And I never forget, this guy was very young, didn't speak English well. And when I met him, he just said, he says, promise me one thing, that you'll mentor me until I hit my goals. And I never forget, we mentored him from hit his goal, he went back to his country. And he bought his family a car. They had a mule. They never had a car. They didn't have electricity. They didn't know what electricity was. They knew what it was. It was a dream to have it, to have running water coming through the house. And I'm sitting there thinking, wow, we have this spoiled mentality. And not only did he buy them a house, they now have one of the most beautiful homes in the city. The car, it was a truck that he had bought them. It was the most expensive SUV that had ever hit that city. Yeah. And I'm watching people, those dreams. That's why we put this product in there. That's why we put this bonus in here. And so I want you to imagine there's some family out there right now. There's some person, not only there, I'm saying even in America as well. I'm saying even in Canada. I'm saying even over in Spain and Italy and all of these different places where maybe the economics are higher. But there's some family right now. There's some person that you haven't talked to. There's somebody right now hoping, praying, wishing, planning. Something comes along because opportunity doesn't come along so often in those places. And what they're waiting for is for you to sample Skin Tech with them and show them the video. And here's what's going to happen. I know the process. I know it. Here's the process. It happened to me. It happened to me. You go sample that product. I never forget, I'm selling furniture on the street corner. Yes. Selling furniture on the street corner. Early in the night, she's out there with jewelry and at a table, tray sitting there. Jewelry out in Houston, Texas, jewelry gets hot. Couldn't even put it on the people because it will burn them. We're doing it, why? Because bills needed to be paid. And our bills were $6,500 a month, and our income was $6,500 a month coming up short. And I never forget when a guy walked up to me and he said, I want to give you a free sample of a telecommunications technology that will allow you to have one number and tie your phone, your fax, your cell phone, email, all from one number. And I remember it yesterday. I'm coming up $500 short a month. I had repossession. I had already had my car repossessed. I'm $250,000 in debt. My inventory and my furniture was going down because I'm using that money to pay the bills. Instead, I didn't understand feed the business first. And the more I used my money from my business, the more it became worse because I had less furniture to sell. And this guy came and offered me, it was just like a little business card. And he said, I want to give you a free technology. And I never forget, he was looking for a customer. I had never made more than $500 a month in network marketing, ever. He was looking for a customer. He had no idea what network marketing was. He went to a seminar, bought the package, and they said, go sample these cards. He did. He sampled a business owner who had a dream. He sampled a guy who he thought was down and out on the street corner selling furniture out of a truck. And I never forget, when he walked off, I called him back. I said, sir, hold on for a second. These are my exact words. I remember it. It brings chills through my spine right now thinking about it, because what if he hadn't sampled me? I said, sir, is there an opportunity attached to this card? Those are my exact words. He looked at me because he didn't even understand network marketing. He said, yeah. I said, do they do meetings anywhere? He said, yeah. I said, where? He said, I have no idea. And he walked off. I went and I found the meeting. I had a dream. I looked at that technology that he gave me in my hand, and I'm like, nobody knows about this. I had never heard of it. I'll tell you the company, some of you may know. It was called Optimal Telecom. And I took that card. I called the company. They had the phone number of the company. Where are the meetings in Houston? And they said, well, our company is still actually here. There's a meeting that's going to be there tomorrow night. He had his number on it. I went to the meeting, and here's the part, ladies and gentlemen. I never forget sitting at that meeting. I went to the meeting and I watched the guy on stage. You guys heard me tell the story of who inspired me, a guy named Carlton Hargrove. He was a black guy, and I've never seen someone speak with so much confidence and so much authority. And then when I walked into the meeting, I was in. The meeting was over, And here's what they said. It was $500 to join the company. I didn't have it. Didn't have the 500. See, I'm that guy sitting over in Ecuador. I'm that guy sitting in the Philippines. I'm that person sitting right here in America or Mexico. $500 was almost in the way between me and my dreams, but not a real dreamer. And I sat there, and in my mind, I'm thinking, what can I sell? What can I do? What I've already paid all the, I can't sell any. I sold my furniture. I had a bad week this week in furniture. It rained, because when it rained, I couldn't make money because I couldn't set my furniture out. And I sat there in the meeting, and here's what happens. When you are ready, opportunity and preparedness meet. This is when success happens. And I'm sitting there, and I said, as much as I can't join today, right now, I'm going to find a way to join this company. And this is when I said needs times faith equal motivation. And I sat there in that meeting. The guy who gave me the card didn't show up to the meeting. He wasn't in network marketing. He was into selling products, the technology. And I'll never forget the end of the meeting. Here's what happened. At the end of the meeting, my angel visited me. Why? Because you can't outgive the giver. I gave my works, I gave my faith, and I had made a decision. And an hour and a half later, when they said $500, and I'm sitting there, and all the people ran to sign up, and here I am. I'm sitting in the room, and I didn't feel like a loser because I didn't have 500. I didn't focus on what I didn't have. I didn't focus on what was broken in my life. I couldn't see any of that. I saw a way out. I put a list together of things that I was going to sell, borrow, whatever I had to do to get the 500. I was going to join this company, and I was going to have more of those cards out than anybody else in the world because I saw it. And when you're ready and you made a decision that nothing will stop you, the universe opens up and says, I'm not going to put you through what you were seeing because I already know it's not going to stop you anyway. The reason obstacles stop you is because you hadn't made a decision. I did. And the universe said, there's no obstacle that's going to stop him. Let him through. And here's what happened. Carlton let everybody sign up and came back on stage. And once everybody had signed up, he said, for those of you who want to join our program, put $99 down and we're going to finance the remaining 400. And I never forget that feeling that came through me of, I have $99. My card, I don't care how much, it will accept a $99 overdraft. And I ran up to the stage just in case they changed their mind. And I signed up in the business, and I had a new dream was born in HB. I went full time because I said, I saw that man, and I said, if he can do it, I can do it. My business was already going down the tubes. I was $500 short every month. And then I came to the meeting, and here it is again. I'm short another 500, but not to a dreamer. And so that person who's sitting over there waiting for you to tell them about Elevate, that person who's sitting over there saying, you know what? They're waiting for a video on Skin Tech for you to give it to them. And they're sitting there in their minds, you're not even going to have to teach them. I had to go call my sponsor and say, hey man, I want to let you know I signed up in that meeting, that business. He says, good. That's what okay, good. He didn't know who he had. He had no idea. I broke every record to regional director, executive director in that company in terms of the speed of getting there. He had no clue that he was the messenger that was used to get that card in my hand. And that person sitting there right now, it's not only because you put the skin tech in their hand. They're going to look at that bottle, and at night, they're going to build themselves an organization in their mind. And they're going to say, I've got 15 people who will sell $1,000 of this per month. Only 15. And in their mind, that's Sapphire. I can do Sapphire with 15 people in my group. That gives me a guaranteed $300 bonus every month. That means 30% of my grand total income gets deposited in my account from only finding 15 people in my entire group that sells 1,000 bottles. And they're going to go do it. That's not including the other money that they make in the binary, the uni level, the It Takes Two bonus. That's just the bonus. So when HB says he's looking out for his elephants and fish, that's what we're doing. Why? Because that's me. Those bonuses and this product is nothing but a carrot looking for more HBs, looking for more EBs. I know what it was like on the side of the road. I know what it felt like sending her to hair salons, knocking on a door, walking in with a big suitcase saying, hi, can I show some of your customers some jewelry? Because we couldn't fit the bill. The vault is open. And D. Gibb, this gentleman here that I want to bring up, is going to get it. Okay. And that has nothing to do with any of our other competition against any of our other diamonds. When I look at the Smeckel brothers, they're going to get it. When I look at some of these new emeralds, and we're going to start recognizing emeralds as well who are in the hunt just as much, because, you know, the difference sometimes between an emerald and a diamond is just a little bit of time, as long as they stay in that hunt. But I'm so proud of this man here who came on. I know he lit up our inspiration call on, I think that was on Thursday as well. And you know, this guy came in and made a decision that he was going to build, and that he was going to go out there and take everything that he could actually get from this company. But he says, I'm going to make more deposits into Ibüümerang than I'll ever make withdrawals. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce brand new diamond, headed quickly to black diamond, Mr. Darrin Gibson. D. Gibb, let him have it, bro.
Man, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Wow. Now I was looking at the chats, man, and I'm taking notes, and that was just huge. That was amazing. I forgot what I was going to talk about. You had Holden had me crying and teary eyed, and just amazing. That right there is one of the reasons why I joined this company. We can teach you the diamonds, the executives. We can teach you how to cook, but we can't teach you how to be hungry. And when you find somebody that is as hungry like Holton and Erlene and Edwin and just the leaders that we have, you got a legacy business. So thank you so much. That right there, I mean, just attitude comes from belief, and belief comes from conviction, and conviction is something that you believe is true. And you can see just in Holton what he was talking about, what he believes is true. And never forget when I went out to Houston and went to Mazatlan and got to sit down with him and Ed. We weren't looking for product. We weren't looking for a company. We were looking for leadership, and we were looking for someone that knows where they're going. Because if you follow somebody who's lost, where would that take you? And when I saw that out of spite of back office and et cetera, we knew all that stuff was happening, et cetera. We didn't look at that. We were looking for a place that we can call home, and a place that we can grow into, a place that we can really thrive into. So So I'm just really excited to be here. I won't take up much of your time. I'm just really fired up to be here. I'll quickly share my story, and we're going to talk about going diamond. That event, if you were there at that event, put some fire emojis, put me in the chat, put something. If you were there at the event in Houston and you got some nuggets, I mean, they just tipped it over when it came to all the stuff. If you don't know what to do after that event, I don't know what else to talk about. They talked and they just brought that fire. I was talking to some of the leaders, and they heard me say on the inspirational call, I said, I've never been to an event like that. And some of the leaders came to me and said, are you really serious? And I said, absolutely. I've never been to, out of the 7 years of me building network marketing, I've never, ever been in an event like that where just we didn't talk about products. We didn't talk about, any of that stuff. We just talked about strategy and what to do and how to do it. And so I just never seen anything like that. And it was just the energy. When you got a lot of people that have a lot of energy, now you have that synergy in the room, and you just can't stop it. You just can't stop it when you have leaders that are just killing it like that. So congratulations to everyone that was there, and I'm excited for the next virtual live. You want to make sure that you're the first to get your virtual live and be on that. So, but really quick, born and raised here in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's a rainy day today. So that means we're about to reap something today. So a rainy day, and played sports my whole life, and actually found out about network marketing when I was in college. Said no to this profession for a year and a half. I was very skeptical to it, not because of the profession, but because of my belief system, because of the way that I thought. And that's when I got introduced to one of my good friends today. He's like a brother to me, and he introduced me to personal growth. I ended up going to a Bob Proctor seminar and made the decision to be a consultant for him. And through Bob, I met Linda Proctor, his wife, and she was in the profession of network marketing. And that's when I started my journey with them. And it's been an amazing journey. Love the growth that just, I tell people all the time, you don't go into an opportunity, you grow into one. You never set goals to get, you always set goals to grow. And I just fell in love with just this profession of helping people go from where they are to where they want to be. And here so about 2 months ago, we were kind of stuck and was looking for a new home and new leadership. And that's when we got connected with Edwin Haynes, my brother today. And it's been an amazing journey. And ever since then, we've been a part of Ibüümerang for about 2 months now. And we are just getting started. So I was writing down some stuff. I'm just going to talk about some things that I'm doing, and hopefully will help you all out with you setting the goal of you going for whatever rank you're going for. I was talking to Ed yesterday, and I said, should I do some slides? He said, just do you. Just go out there and do you. So I was thinking about, I said, let me just talk about what I'm doing. And what I did was I sat down and I said, what is my 90-day goal? And first of all, before you set the goal, you got to have the mindset. Okay. Somebody put mindset in the chat. You have to have the mindset of how you got to think. Okay. You got to set that big goal. I talked about it in the inspirational call. I said, some people set A-type goals, B-type goals, and C-type goals. Okay. A-type goals is what? It's something that you know you can do. It's something that you know you can see. Some individuals are setting goals based on what they already know that they can do, where there's no energy in that. There's no excitement in that. You got to set a C-type goal. Now, the B-type goal is what you think you can do. Okay. I think I can go from Sapphire to Ruby. I think I can go from 0 to Sapphire, whatever the case may be. The next one is C-type, something that you have no idea how you're going to hit, but you're excited to hit it. You're excited to go for it. You have no clue how you're going to do it, but this is exactly what you want. I was talking to some of my groups yesterday, and what I told them was this. I said, when you set that 90-day goal, what you have to do is this. You got to write it down. Write it down. See it every single day. I got my goal card right here with me. Write it down every single day. Be grateful for it. Know that you're going to hit it. Assume that you're going to hit it. I was talking to them yesterday. I said, listen, faith and works is what faith without works is dead. You got to have faith and works put together. Some of you have faith that you'll hit something, but don't do the work. And some of you may be doing the work without the faith. Those two things have to come together, which will what? Cause results. You got to put faith and work together, and that's where results will come. So what do you want? What exactly are you going for? Talk to your upline. Have an accountability partner. And here's the biggest thing too. Ed kind of beat me up yesterday. He said, you want to just listen to one person. When you're going for your goal, talk to that individual every single day. Me and Ed, we probably talked every single day my first month of me going diamond. Talked every single day. He was directing me on telling me what to do. Don't do this, do this. Don't go this way, go that way. So you want to make sure that you're talking to someone, just talk to that one individual every single day and get that direction, someone that you look up to. It doesn't have to be your upline, somebody that you can communicate with to get the mindset. Forget the skill, get the mindset of where you're going, okay? Because I call it them, see, here's the thing right here. Momentum makers. You're either going to be three things in when it comes to this 90-day challenge right here. I call it 90-day challenge. You're going to be a momentum maker, a momentum taker, or a momentum what? Breaker. Momentum makers are what? They're focused on one thing at a time. They're only focused on this 90-day. And some of this stuff you probably got to give up. Some of these bad habits you probably got to give up. Probably can't party for 90 days. Probably can't drink for 90 days. Probably can't listen to music for 90 days. If you're serious about hitting your goals, when I get with my group, I tell them this is what we're going to do for 90 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. We got to give up some things. You got to give up to go up. You got to let go of some things just for 90 days as you're going for your goal. You got to be focused on where you're going. Okay? You got to have the mindset. What is your mindset on? That's what mindset is. What are you setting your mind on for 90 days? Tell your my family know when I'm running for something, this is what I'm doing for 90 days. This is what I'm going for 90 days. My mom likes to talk to me. Mom and dad love to have conversation with me for 2-3 hours almost every day. Mom, I can't talk to you for that long. When I'm going for my 90-day challenge, I can't talk that long. Okay? I got to be focused on my team. I got to be focused on where I'm going. All right? Now, the momentum takers, what happens is this. They're just kind of riding the wave. They're just kind of going with the momentum. Oh, the group is doing awesome, but your group's not doing awesome. The team is, the company is, but what are you doing? They're just momentum takers. They're taking all the energy from whatever the momentum makers make. And then momentum breakers. Momentum breakers are these individuals, they're looking forward, but they're looking backwards at the same time. They're watching one movie, and then imagine you watching one movie, and this is what the movie you want to watch, then somebody pulls up another TV of your past. Now you got two movies you're watching. You can't focus like that. It's double-minded. You got to be focused. I like what Earl says, create a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. You can't focus on the past of what you've been doing. It's a fresh start. Told the groups yesterday what we did our first month and second month, fresh start, new stories, fresh start. If you struggled, fresh start. You're just starting today. If you've been winning, fresh start. You're just starting today. What is your goal for the next 90 days of what you're going to achieve, what you're going to go after? See, when I was I'll give you a prime example. I love that call that we did with Holton, and I asked him to do a call with some of the people in our groups. And never forget, my first 30-day goal was 1,000 people. Okay, 1,000 people is what I wanted to do. And he started talking about the zones of what he told me as soon as he talked about this, I knew exactly what I needed to do. He said, I'm going to tell you about the different zones. All right. First, you got the what? You got the white zone. White zone is you're doing massive exposures. Massive exposures. Now, before you do the exposures, you have to know exactly what you're going after. Don't just Don't just go with the flow with this business. I said in Houston, only dead fish go with the flow. Don't just go with the flow and you blindfold your face and you're shooting at something. You're shooting at it. You don't even have a target what you're shooting at. You got to have a target of what you're going after. Massive exposures. First week, week and a half, massive exposures. You're not hunting. I call this fishing. You're on your boat and you're throwing out those fishing rods, multiple different fishing rods, multiple, not just having one out there. You're having multiple, 10, 20, 15, whatever your goal is. You got multiple different fishing rods out there for you to throw out your bait. And different people will need different baits. So whenever people come to me and say, Darrin, give me a script, I don't have a script. I don't have one. You are the opportunity. You're the script. No one wants to be sold, but everyone wants to be helped. Stop selling and more helping. See what people want and show them how to get it. Tell my group yesterday, stop texting the opportunity. There's no energy when you're texting the opportunity. Get on the phone. Get on the phone call with them. Don't text opportunities. You're not going to text. Holton or Ed, they didn't text me the opportunity. You can't express energy that way. So here it is. You got massive exposures. You got a lot of different rods out there in your boat. What is the exposures? You got opportunity calls. You're throwing out maybe a video call, whatever it is, a mindset call, whatever it is, a flight school call like this that we're on. I got some people on the line right now. Whatever the case is, you're throwing out massive exposures. Someone was asking me yesterday, should I do a opportunity call? Should I do a three-way call? Should I do whatever it takes? Whatever it takes. I said on the call the other day, do more than you're being paid for. Do more than you're being paid for, and eventually you'll be paid for more than you're doing. Do more than you're being paid for. See, some of you all won't do this. Do more than you're being paid for. And eventually you'll be paid for more than you're doing. There's some leaders right now that may be getting paid for more than they're doing. You know why? As ye sow, so shall you reap. They did more in the beginning than what they are being paid for. They did the calls. They did the opportunity calls. They did the three-way calls. They did the one-on-ones. Holton just shared that he would go to the store. Him and Earlene would go to the gas station in suits and talk about the opportunity. All of that stuff paid off. You may not see it, but there's power in the unseen. Stop looking at what you just see and start just assuming that you're going to be where you want to be. Know that you're going to go. Know that you're going to hit this goal in 90 days, in 30 days, in 60 days, whatever your goal is. But you got massive exposures of you doing the work, doing the work, doing the work, doing the work. You don't see it, but you're doing the work, doing the work, doing the work. And then now you move on to the blue zone. Now, if the white zone is not set up properly, the blue and gold zone won't work. If you're not throwing a lot of, if you're just looking at back office issues, you're not going to do the white zone. If you're just looking at, the no's, oh, I got to know, no one showed up. Momentum breakers only look at that. Momentum breakers only complain, they're double-minded. They see the vision, they see the goal, and they also see the obstacles. You can't be, this is supposed to happen. The negativity if you understand law of attraction has action in it. It's supposed to be, God tests you before he gives you the reward. It's faithful. How full are you with faith? Not how full are you with fear. It's how full are you, faithful. Let me test them first. Let me test her first. See, some of you stop in the white zone. You can't stop in the white zone. Some of you get comfortable in the white zone. Never forget, Holton told our group, he said, draw that circle, put everything you're good at inside the circle, put everything that you love to do, put everything that you're known of, put everything. And he said, now outside that circle is outside your comfort zone. Outside the circle is outside, meaning in 90 days, you're going to have to do everything you're uncomfortable doing. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Listen, I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not some of the leaders. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to you? Just put me in the chat if I'm talking to you. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to give you some direction. I'm not here to motivate you and for you to pick up speed in the wrong direction that you're going. I'm here to redirect you for you to do something that you've never done before. I'm tired of people calling out goals and never hitting them. They're used to never going for their goals. They're used to never hitting their goals. They're living the same year after year. Yet when I made the decision to join this company, I said, I'm going to put my foot in the sand, not butt print in the sand. I'm going to do something, and it may make the leaders uncomfortable because I'm going to come with a different energy. And if we want to grow, we got to do something different. We have to do something different. If we keep doing more of the same, we'll keep getting what? More of the same. We have to do something different. We have to get uncomfortable. Diamonds, we hit diamond. Let's stop talking about that old success story now. Let's hit something else. Sapphires, let's hit something else. Let's stop staring at the steps and let's start stepping up the stairs. Let's start doing something different. Well, what do you have to do? You got to create a system. If you're in the white zone, you have to have a system. System stands for what? Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. You got to have a system for your goal. Goal means what? Go out and live. Go out and live. What you see every day is what you'll be every day. That's why you got to write it down every single day. You got to maybe study something for about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Every single day. Maybe not watch the news or watch cable. Maybe shut down your cable for 90 days. Just stop doing all this because your paradigm wants you to keep doing the same stuff. Your paradigm doesn't want you to grow. It wants you to stay. It wants you to remain in comfort zone. It wants you to keep doing the same thing over and over again. You don't like the results, but you're comfortable with the results. So you're in the white zone. You're doing what? You got a system in place. Now you're doing our group. What we do is we have 4 calls every single day. Every day, 4 calls. Now, they're doing their own calls based on their own goal, but as a group, all teams are groups, but not all groups are teams. As a team and as a group, we come together 4 calls every single day. I don't wait for the company to do a call from. Why would I wait for Ibüümerang to do a call for my goal, for my vision? That's extra credit what they do over there. I got my own vision. I got my own table with my own vision. Now I got to go find those legs that can what? Hold up my vision. See, you got to be willing and able to do things like this. You have to be willing and able to say, you know what? I'm going to create a new self-image. I'm going to do something totally different. I'm going to become something different. I'm going to write down the goal. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I see it. I got to believe, be lie. You got to believe the lie. Be the lie that you keep telling yourself. You're lying to yourself anyways. Tell yourself a good, positive lie that you become. That's how it happens. Repetition of what you keep telling yourself over and over and over and over again until you believe it becomes true. It's not 90 days. We're not going to play the blame game. For 90 days, we're not going to play the blame game as we're going for our goals. We're not going to blame, take out the B. We're not going to be lame when it comes to our goals. We're not going to be lame when it comes to our goals anymore. You got to set the target. You got to see it every day. Maybe write down something. I love goal cards. I write it down. I put it in my pocket. It's like I can't forget about this. I have to keep seeing this movie that I'm going to become. I have to keep myself accountable and just see this all day long. Went to Holton and Earlene's home, and I don't even know what they did. They don't even know what they did to me after me seeing that. I love clothes. Holton knows that, and Ed knows it. Love clothes. Went up there and Earlene. So I'm looking like I wanted to shop up there. I'm thinking, what's going on? I almost pulled up my credit. I almost put out my card and said, Holton, ask Earlene, can I get some of this stuff? But what they did was they got me to think much bigger, much sooner. They got me to say, I'm thinking way too small. I'm acting way too small. I got to move faster. Came back to the hotel and some of my groups was like, what did you think of it? Was telling Desi and Emilio. I said, man, I feel like I just got baptized in freedom. I feel like I just built up my awareness of what's possible. I'm a visual learner. I got to see it. Went to Ed's home and sat down with him and his beautiful wife. I got to see it more. I said, I'm writing down stuff. I got to smell what it is. I got to see it. And I said, when you see much bigger, you want to act much bigger. So what I do, what you tune into, you turn into. I keep saying it. What you tune into, you turn into. What's entertaining you now is training you now. Who has your ear? Whoever has your ear has your life. That's why I said shut off the music you're listening to for a little while. Maybe record I never forget when Holton told us this before I was with Ibüümerang, and he said he had a pillow with a speaker in it. I went on Amazon, got the pillow with a speaker in it, and I just kept hearing it because the subconscious mind never sleeps. I kept hearing it. And since I kept hearing it, I started to believe it. I said, attitude comes from belief. Belief comes from conviction. Conviction comes from what you believe is true. I got to change my attitude before I start going towards my goal. Let me change my attitude, and my attitude would change my altitude. You want to change your altitude? Change your attitude. Change your attitude in what? Change your attitude about this company. Change your attitude about all the obstacles, all the speed bumps that's happening. You don't just drive on the road and you see a speed bump and you turn around because there's a speed bump. No, you go over the speed bump. You don't go on the highway and every exit lane you see, you jump off the highway. That's why some people won't follow some of you, because you're excited, you're not excited. You're excited, you're not excited. You're not excited, you're excited. No one wants to follow a schizophrenic leader. I don't want to follow. No one wants to follow someone like that. People don't join companies, they join people. They buy into you first. They buy into you. And what your attitude got to be is, I am not a no. You know the reason why we're really good? Our group is really good at recruiting, really good at bringing in the people. We are not no's. Yes, we may get a no, but our mindset, our default system, our behavior, our paradigm is not a no. You should tell yourself every day, I am not a no. I am is the most strongest thing you ever say to yourself. I am not a no. One of the best leaders said, who should we say sent us? Tell them I am sent you. I am not a no. I am a yes. My vision is a yes. My vision is, this is where I'm going for 90 days. I can't do what I used to do. Starting now. Now means no opportunity wasted. I'm going after this. I don't care who gets in the way. They'll get ran over. I don't care how many no's I got to get through. When the universe sees that you're not going to give up, it moves out your way. It just moves out your way. Holton, Ed, I am not giving up. I'm telling you right now on the line, I joined this business, this company for a reason. I am not giving up. 90 days is where I'm going to be. 90 days, this is where my group's going to be. 90 days, this is how many star achievers, this is how many rubies I'm going to bust out. This is how many emeralds I'm going to bust out. This is how many sapphires I'm going to have. Talk more about the vision of where you're going. Stop talking about where you are. Start talking about where you're driving to. People want to get in a vehicle called freedom and drive somewhere with you. See, the momentum breakers, they just get into the Lamborghini of opportunity and they just wow themselves. Wow, this is awesome. And they never drive the vehicle. So you got to have a system. You got to have a goal. You got to have a goal that you're committed to, not that you're interested in. Interested people do things when it's convenient for them. Committed people, this is my focus. This is what I'm going to be. My attention span is on this for 90 days. I'm committed for 90 days. I want you all to win. It's not just, I don't want just certain groups. If one of you win, the whole team wins. You make us all look better. You make everyone better. We want everyone to be pulled up. But you can't call out the goal and just say, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. No, what are you committed to? What are you going to let go? What are you going to let go of to get to where you want to be? If you can't discipline yourself, what makes you think you can discipline anybody else? Stop trying to lead other people and start leading yourself. You're right, Gay. It's network, not Netflix, not net chill, not net I'll think about it. It's let's get to work. Love the process more than you love the result. The results will come. I love the process. I love doing opportunity calls. You know why? How long do we have to do this? How long do we have to recruit? How long do we have to do the call? How long do we have to do the three-way call, Darrin? How long? I hear that all the time. How long do we have to do it? You only have to do something until you want to do something, and then you don't have to do something anymore. It becomes you. You're on the frequency of it. When you move towards your goal, the goal starts moving towards you. I tell people all the time, they say, how do you find the people? Find the vision, and the vision will find the people. Find the vision, and the vision will go out there and find the people. So you got your vision, you got your goal, you're now committed to it. Now you got a system in place. How many calls are you going to get with your group? If you don't have one, make one, create one. I think you're in the most fun part anyways. Create one. You get to start it off. So now you got your group. You say, this is what we're going to do. Monday, work with the calendar. We don't get paid off time. You get paid off calendar. The calendar is the boss. Time's not the boss. People ask all the time, Darrin, how much time do I need to put? We don't think of time. We think of calendar. Show me your calendar, I'll show you what you're worth. You got your calendar, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. I got with Ed, never forgot. I said, Ed, we're doing 4 calls. How many calls? Asked him, I said, how many calls do you think I should do as a team collectively? He said, well, he gave me a number. I said, I'll do 4. And then individually with different legs, I work with the different legs. 4 calls, now you got a system in place. Now you're going through your white zone. You're plugging people in. How many people will you expose? And understand this law of polarity, where there's negative, there's positive. Where there's positive, there's negative. Based on the way that you think is what you're going to be looking after. Based on what your attention is, that's what you'll be looking after. So when people say, oh, you're only one more yes to a no, well, you're also one more no to a yes. So you just keep going through your funnel of people. I look at this business as a funnel, and it's not water. People think that, oh, we're going to get in the business and we're going to pour in water and it's just going to flush down automatically. No, it's a business, and you got the funnel, and now you got honey. If you just drip one drip of honey, what happens on the funnel? It sticks on the funnel. But the more and more you keep putting more honey into that funnel, eventually, put in the chat, eventually what will start to happen? What will start to happen? It'll start to drip. It'll start to go down. Some of you put down one little honey, and then one little exposure. You're not massively exposing. We're called entrepreneurs. We're not solopreneurs. It's entre of people. You put down that one little honey and it sticks, and you say it doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. You get one negative Nancy and one sour Steve and one scary Larry that's scared to invest in themselves, and you listen to Jimmy and John that works at Jimmy John's, and you just buy into their opinions, and you don't never seek advice. If you buy people's opinion, you got to buy their lifestyle. Life is what everybody has on the call. Style is the way that you live it. I don't want to live negative Nancy and sour Steve's lifestyle. You just heard the stories of what Holden just shared. Some of you all know the stories of the diamonds, what they've shared. Yeah, they got testimonies because they went through the test. Of course, they went through the test. So you got to keep following up when the massive exposure, you're in the white zone, you got the system in place, white zone, system, just keep throwing mud against the wall, keep throwing it in. Now you're doing what? Now you're in the middle, the blue zone, where now you're massively sponsoring people. You're massively sponsoring individuals. You should already have a goal written down. The good book says what? Write it down plain. Now you already have a goal of how many. See, the more clear you get with your goal, the more real it is that you're going to achieve it. You can't just say, I'm going to go diamond. What are you going to do? How many sapphires will you have? See, I was always taught, Darrin, don't want to be the star, want to create the stars, and then you're automatically a star. That's what you have to do. You got to get clear on your goal, you got to write it down plain. Say, I'm so happy and grateful. Now that I'm a diamond. And after diamond, what all comes with it? What behavior patterns come with it? How do you need to act? Go to a diamond and ask them how many calls they're on daily. Go to a sapphire and ask how many calls they're on daily. Go to a ruby or emerald and ask how many calls they're on. How many opportunity calls they're having. How many three-way calls they're having. They get no's too, just like you. They just push through the no's. No just means not right now. Just not right now. Now, as you're in the blue zone, you're still in the white zone. I said you're throwing out those, you're fishing. We're fishermen. We're fisherwomen. We're going out there fishing. We're not hunting for people. We don't want to kill anybody. We're looking for people that are looking for opportunities, not looking for people that like to talk about they just enjoy their drama. They can't have a good day unless they talk about their bad days. No, we're looking for lookers. We're looking for lookers. We're looking for people that are looking for the opportunity. But you got to be the opportunity. Another thing, I was talking to somebody the other day and I said, you're telling people to join your business, but they're looking at your personal life on Instagram. You're partying, you're having fun. They don't want to join that. They're watching you. Yes, I'm probably stepping on some toes right now. They're watching you. Soon as you bring up the opportunity, and then now you're out with your friends, they're watching you. That's an exposure too. That's an exposure. They're watching you, folks. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're living your life. You're starting to see yourself as that emerald leader, that ruby leader. You start visualizing it. Now, I'm not telling you all just to kumbaya your way to success and Hakuna Matata. No, leave that to the Lion King. You're not going to get there. No, it's something that you got to do daily. This business is built daily, not in a day. You got to go out and map out your goal. This is what you do. This is what I do. I map out my goal, what I'm going to do in 90 days. Then I break it down for each month. What am I going to do in the 30? What am I going to do in the 60? Where will I be in the 90? And then break down the weekly, and then break it down to the ridiculous, to the daily. What behavior patterns do I need to do? How many points needs to be on the scoreboard for me to know that I'm on the right track? You can't just say, I'll do this in 90 days. It's a 90-day stretch and I'll get there and I know it's going to come, and you don't do the work. No, faith without works is dead. Faith and work, you got to put that together. So you're massively sponsoring in the blue. You're not asking them, are you interested? No, you're telling that you know they are. You just heard all the stuff with the skin tech and heard all the stuff with the Zents and all the stuff, all the amazing things that's happening for us. The bonuses, money's on the table. Holden just said, it's there for you to take it. It's like stealing money, just here, you can have it. And some of you all disbelief, you just won't do the work and you're like, well, I'll try the next 90 days. No, when will we stop calling out goals and actually start becoming them? Let's do it now. Listen, I told some people in Houston, I said, there's a new sheriff in town. We're going to make it happen now. I love you too much for you to stay the same. I just love you too much for you to remain the same. I won't allow your paradigm. People say, Darrin, you're so aggressive, because your paradigm is going to be aggressive with you. It's going to throw everything at you why you can't make it happen. Why not throw everything back? I was watching the training with Johnny and with the baseball bat. It's going to throw you the ball. Why not hit it back at it? I will not, if you ask to work with me, I won't allow I will not let you stay in comfort zone. I just love you too much for you. I love you too much for you to not stay the same. This opportunity here, you want to make sure you share with the whole world. Leaders, I'm talking to you as well. I said on stage, the reason why some people's business isn't growing because they're not growing as people. You got to be growing too. If you want to know the temperature of your organization, I said this in Houston, put the thermometer in the leader's mouth. You leaders, we got to make sure we're growing. We got to make sure we're running. And Ed told me the other day, he said, make sure your group sees the back of your head because you're leading in the front. Stop telling your group what you're not going to do. Stop telling them to recruit and you're not recruiting. Stop telling them to believe and you're not believing. We got to go out there and change. We got to just create the culture's already here. Now it's time for us to be here. The gold zone is where we need to be. It's massive value. I'm hearing these stories of people getting all this skin tech, and it's giving me ideas. It's giving me ideas, and all these ideas being thrown at you. And ideas are like muscle. Either you use them or you lose them, but you want to use this idea. All the ideas that's being thrown, and I'm writing them down. I'm writing all these ideas down that Holden's they bought how much skin tech? They bought how much? Oh, I can definitely do that. I know my mom and dad, they got their own church with their best friend. And I always goof around my mom because she knows about the skin tech. And she says, Darrin, we caught the Holy Ghost. We caught the Holy Ghost. We were drunk in the spirit. And I said, yeah, but every church has what? Every church has the sanitizer. And I said, yeah, you're probably getting drunk in the spirit. But if you know what hand sanitizer is doing to you, they're probably just getting drunk. Parents laugh about it. I say, you need skin tech. What hand sanitizer is doing to people, all the alcohol that's in it. I'm getting new ideas and the Zents. Ed came here. We went to this one spot and Ed was passing out the Zents and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's giving me new ideas on what to do, writing down everything for the big launch, everything for how I'm about to expose people. Everything. Got an idea. Talked to some people. They said, let's go. Desi said, can we go and do a Facebook Live? I said, absolutely. Let's do a Facebook Live. And me and Jake and Desi, we did a Facebook Live. She signed up about 4 to 5 people just on the Facebook Live itself. I said, we got to do more Facebook Lives. We got to do more Instagram Lives because money follows attention. And attention follows money. We got to have attention. Your business, while you're in the white zone, it has to have attention. Does your business have attention? Does your business have attention of where we're going, of what we're doing, of what you're becoming? If your business have attention, then you're going to have the gold zone. And that's massive value. You got people that came in on the business class and they're talking about they want to get to 6 figures, 7 figures. They need to do what? They need to invest more into themselves, upgrade to the first class. There's nothing coach class, get into the first class. Unlock the 15% so you can get paid the most. And when the universe and God sees you what? Sacrificing maybe money that you don't have, you just heard Holton. Now the universe, every time you sacrifice, that universe opens up the door a little bit more. Now you're on 300 BV. You're not doing something that you're looking at your results. It's called thinking into the results, not letting your results think for you, because if your results think for you, you keep getting more of the same. Now you're going to do what? Do something that you're not ready for. You automatically do it. My coach has always told me, do the thing before you're ready. Do the thing before you're ready. Stop waiting for your upline to do opportunity calls. You do it. Stop waiting for your upline to do a 3-way call. You do it. That's how you get good. That's how you get great. That's how you get awesome. That's how you get phenomenal. You're lifting the weights to success. You're doing the 5 pounds. Now you're moving up to 10 pounds. Now you're moving up to 20 pounds. And you're helping the people down here to pull them up because you've been through it. In 90 days, I think that's my time. In 90 days, you want to make sure you're doing money-making activities. Money-making activities. You're not just sitting around watching YouTube. You're not just sitting around reading the books. People come to me, Darrin, I read Think and Grow Rich 10 times. I don't care. Your results are still the same. Listen, I told you we're going to stretch you. We're not here to be liked. See, most people want to be coached, but they want to be coached their way. And if we keep coaching you your way, we're going to keep getting your results. That's why when you ask your mentors, hey, can you mentor me? Johnny, can you mentor me? Jackie, can you mentor me? Ed, do you know what you're asking for is results? You're not asking for the behavior patterns. The behavior patterns don't match up with your behavior patterns. So it's going to be uncomfortable for you. Are you willing and able to be uncomfortable? Are you ready to lift the weights to success? See, if you're going diamond in 90 days, one call a day is not going to do it. 10 call a day may not do it. What you all should do is, in my first 30 days of me running with Ibüümerang, I had my group listen to Holton's GoPro How to Launch. That's where I got the numbers from. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm thinking too small. I'm working too small. He's done more in an hour than some have done in a year with Ibüümerang. So I tried to implement it. My numbers wasn't as much as his, but I tried to implement it. I tried to do the same thing. I said, and I had to get my leaders on the same frequency. Do this. We got to listen to this. Ask my leaders. I said, listen to this every day, every single day. For 30 days, we're going to listen to this every single day. We're only going to listen to Ed, Holton, no other leaders. Just have one person in your ear that's telling you the same exact thing over and over and over. Stop listening to 10 to 15 different people. They all do things differently. You'll be playing tug of war when it comes to this thing called success. Listen to one person, one focus, one thing, what are you focused on? See, you all should be right now, bam-famming this, boomeranging this on your Instagram saying awesome stuff. You should be having people interested in your business by you looking interesting. You should be having people interested. Awesome stuff. You should be on the next call. Why aren't you here? I said money follows attention. Your business needs attention. Ibüümerang needs more attention. The leaders were going to do it. Are you ready to get pulled up? Let's make it happen. And you can reach out to your leaders and tell them what you're going to go for. A goal that you call out, a goal that you put out there in the atmosphere, a goal that you say you're going to do. It holds yourself accountable. It does something. And understand this, and you can't just call it the goal. When I told Holton and Ed, I said my first 30 days, first of all, I wanted to break some records. I didn't want diamond. I wanted to break some records. I said, tell me a goal that I can really achieve. I don't learn off the analysis paralysis. I don't look at the back office. This is my back office. This piece of paper is my back office. I wrote down big printing, 1,000 people. That's the goal. That's the table that I have. Now, who are my legs that's going to do it with me? I kept track, and I'm doing it still to this day. And I love this because I never did this in business. Ed came here, sat down right here with me. He said, this is your back office. I was being coachable, not chokeable. Some of you are chokeable, not coachable. I said, this is going to be my back office. I still haven't even seen the new back office yet. The back office don't build my business. Where there's people, there's power. I need to go where the people are at. So here it is, wrote down my goal, got with Desi, got with Jason, got with Kaylee, got with all the, what are you guys going for? I need you all to send me how many people gotten started today, how many people, what volume they came in on, how many people, and I want to talk to the newest people. Why? Because I don't, Desi, all these people, nothing against them. I go where the new faces are. New faces take you to new places. New faces take you to new places. New back office don't. New faces take you to new places. I want to go where the new people are at. I want to go where the new babies are at, because the new babies don't know what some of the people up here maybe have a virus. Oh, the back office. I take them away. I protect my team. I'll work with you. They don't know what disbelief is, the new babies. They don't know what back office issues is. They don't know what the issues are. All they're thinking, you know what they are? They're full in their tank with something called their goals and freedom. And some of you, you start going down on E because you start looking at two TVs. One's your goal, one's the past. You start looking at both sides, and guess what? The other side is draining you from this side. You're feeding more of this side than you are of this side. See, that's another thing. I said, listen, leaders, do you trust me? They didn't know who holding their head was. Do you trust me? Yeah, you'll get paid. Let's put our heads down. Let's go out there and beat the drum. Let's go out there and shake the tree. I conditioned them. I trained them. I said, don't ask me about back office, because I don't even think I know my password. I don't want to talk about back office. People say, Darrin, I don't want to waste your time. You're wasting it if we're talking about something that's not a money-making activity. Use me, don't abuse me. You got a call? Let's do it. You got an opportunity call? Let's do it. You got a newbie, you got a new baby that's ready to launch their business? Let's do it. Let's all do it together. Let's all do it together. I hope this brought value to you. I woke up this morning and I had to do some calls for Australia, New Zealand. Early this morning, if you follow me on Instagram, I get up every day at 4 a.m. It's just a habit for me. I love to get up early. I like to get my studying out the way and do calls for Australia and et cetera. And I went to the gym and I started thinking, I said, what should I? And Ed kind of beat me up. He said, I love construction. I love constructive criticism. And he said, stop trying to fit in. I was asking him, I said, text Mark, I said, should I send some slides? I don't know what to do. I'm trying to fit in with, he said, stop trying to fit in, be you. Be you and stop trying to fit in. And I kind of beat myself up when we hung up, me and Ed, and I thank God for that conversation. He said, Darrin, I brought you in this business because I saw a new gift. He said, just be you. Stop trying to fit in. No, do what you do best. I've seen you at work, do it. Well, I'm going to say the same thing for you all. You all do what you do best. Stop trying to fit in. Go out there and pull out that gift that God has put inside of you. We don't need any more Hope and Bug stories. We don't need any more Darrin Gibson stories. We don't need any more Edwin Haynes stories. We don't need any more all the leaders' story. We need your story. We need your new story. We need your struggle story. We need your success story. We don't need, stop trying to be like the lead. We need you. That's what we need. We don't need any more of those. We got those. They got Darrin. We got Holton. They got Ed, Johnny. They got Jackie. They got Trey. They got all the phenomenal. They got all those stories. We need your story now. That's what makes this business unique. That's what it is. Calling Holton, hey, what should I wear? I'm so used to dressing up. I'm so used to dressing up in the suit. Holton, man, do you, be you. So in 90 days, when you're creating that 90-day goal, give me 2 minutes. When you're creating, I hope I'm not over my time. Just give me 2. Is that okay? Just when you're creating that 90-day goal.
Do you?
When you're creating that 90-day goal, you got to see you in the picture. When you visualize and see yourself, you can't see yourself when you got to see out. I tell people all the time, what do you see? I see me on stage. I see me on stage holding my check, holding that shield. You shouldn't see you on stage. You should see out. You should see the people. You should. It should be clear. You forget the leaders. We need the story that you're sharing, where you come from. Not anymore Indianapolis, Indiana's. No, we already got one here. But listen, I'm ending it off with this. Don't forget the work part. And I hope you're not just excited today and then you're not excited next week. Because all of us have that tank of excitement and it goes down and it goes down and it goes down. How do you keep it? Well, what I do is I get up early. I read something that goes aligned with my book, with my vision, where I'm going. I maybe talk to my upline. I maybe talk to somebody to get me fired up. I maybe tell them this is what I'm gonna do every single day. This is what I'm going after. Keep me accountable. Whatever it is. Find that niche, find that way to keep you excited for. Listen, if you can't stay excited for 90 days, you don't deserve to lead thousands of people. You don't deserve to lead millions of people. You got to stay, even when tough times never last, only tough people do. When the backup, you all was looking at that as a tough time. Yeah, it was probably a little tough. Yeah, absolutely. But we know that the horizon's coming. Listen, we all have the same sun, but we all see different horizons. Which horizon are you going to see? Let's stay accountable this time. In 90 days, let's not just have one group winning. Let's have the whole company winning. Let's have different leaders winning. Let's have everybody winning in whatever way they want to win. Now, we're not here to drag dead bodies. We're on this treadmill called success. And every month, every week, it should get faster. And if you stop on that treadmill, you will fall off. You got to keep doing the work. And every week, every month, it's going to get faster and faster. Because the momentum, you got to create the momentum. You got to be a momentum maker and get away from the momentum breakers. They're contagious. Hurt people. It loves company. Just keep coming. Let me tell you something. No. Can you stay positive for 90 days? Can you stay excited for 90 days? And every week you should be getting a win. Every week you should be getting a win. Let's make it happen. I want to thank Edwin and his family and Holton for accepting me in this. Just accepting me in this business and in this company. And I told them, I said, listen, I put myself on the spot, told them what I was going to do. I know that they were watching me, seeing what I was going to do. And I'm not the type that just like to bark. I like to bite as well. Yeah, we big barkers over here, but we like to bite. I don't want to be that leader that just calls out goals. And then here it is. You just keep calling out the goal. And then the belief of what you say, your voice starts to get lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. The more you call it out. And then here it is. They're like, we'll see. We'll see. No, every goal I call out, I want them to know that I'm accountable to it. And that's how you should be. That's how you should be. Leaders, let's go out there and create some new legs. I'm starting from ground zero right now. After this call, got a call with my group. After the group call at 1 o'clock, got a one-on-one with one of my new girls. After her, I got another person I'm recruiting, one-on-ones. I'm getting back to the one-on-ones. I'm creating some new legs. I am going to do something different this 90 days. I hope you guys are ready. I told Holden in Miami, Holden, I hope you believe it now. I hope you're ready. I ain't gonna just talk. Ed, thanks for the beat up yesterday. I needed it. Keep beating me up too. Tell your leaders to keep beating you up. Tell your leaders to keep stretching you. Expose. Right now, some of you are in the white zone. Let's expose the most people as you possibly can. Have contests. How many people have you exposed today? How many people have you exposed? I exposed 10 people in 1 hour. How many people did you expose? Then how many people did you recruit? Oh man, I brought in 5 people. Listen, everyone should be able to recruit 1 person a day before 12 o'clock. You should be able to recruit with all the amazing things that we have. You should be able to recruit 1 person or 2 people, whatever your goal is, before 12 o'clock. Do your homework. Let's get to work. Thanks for having me. T. Gray, I appreciate it. Mark, hopefully I didn't go over my time. I probably did. I'm so sorry. Love you guys. I'll see you guys at the top. Listen, there's way more room at the top than there ever will be at the bottom. Always. Let's take action. Appreciate it, you guys.
Hey, D. Gill, no such thing as you taking too much time. Today, you absolutely rocked it, and we want to thank you for saying what needed to be said, for touching everybody at the heart, including our corporate team. We appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That was awesome. And again, I reiterate this. There's no time limit on flight school. There's no time limit on flight school. At events, there's time limits, but not here. Mr. Bugs, can you come on and take a picture with us?
Yes, I was just thinking that, Mark.
Take a picture with us. We got to get this picture done. All right. Hey, it's a tradition.
Mark, one thing. Hey, listen, Darrin, you knocked it out of the park, and it was perfect timing. You know, Johnny was texting me. He said, you think before you go on, you should let Darrin come on, and then you come on at the end. It wouldn't have been the same call,
right? At
all. It worked out perfectly. And Johnny texted me back with the Rockets and all that kind of stuff. It did. It worked out perfectly, and you carried it. One note I want to let you guys know: HB will be doing an opportunity call this week here. I believe it's going to be, I think, Wednesday or whatever it may be. Just look out for the banner. Get your prospects. Let's get ready to go ahead and do some massive exposures. I'm going to be out there leading, setting the charge. We're going to have many other leaders that's going to be doing this as well. Let's get this photo. Let's rock. Appreciate you, Darrin.
Thank you. Awesome. Everybody get ready for your screenshots. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Hey, amazing call, everybody. Thank you, HB. Thank you, Darrin. MK, great job as always. Hey, everybody, let's go get it.
Love you guys.